Hello everyone, well this is it. This is part 6 and this is the last video I'll be shooting on my overlanding gear. So today in this video I will be talking about all my video equipment, video mounting, and I'll talk a little bit about video editing. So let's get started. Okay, well, again, let's start from the left here on the first table. So I am shooting the video right now with my my iPhone, and this is the case for it. So this is an iPhone 7, I believe, and I am using a mount that looks just like this one to hold it. And maybe I'll take a picture and I'll put it at the end of the video. And it has like a mount, not like a spring-loaded one, like a more sturdy one. I think that's from the Gorilla, I think, the brand, you know, the guy that make this this type of flexible mount here. So anyway, that's what I'm shooting the video with right now, right? So let's move to the back of the table, and this is probably my favorite toy. So this is a drone. This is the Mavic Air drone. This was the Fly More combo. So it comes with three batteries. It has a little bag, a little pouch for the drone and for the remote control as well. And you can also put all the charging equipment. So I'm glad I got that, because one battery it is definitely not enough. So 3 is perfect. They charge pretty quick, and they last I would say 17 or 18 minutes, depending on the wind and the different conditions and the temperature. The case here, so I bought it. It was a special when I bought it, and it came with a case and a 128 gig memory card, a micro SD card. So yeah, so if you've watched some of the videos on my channel, look at the drone video. I had a compilation of all the drone video that I took during my last trip on the Trans-America Trail. So take a look, but really a fun little thing. Pretty amazing what you can do with this. So if I keep moving on the table, this is a GoPro, and I took a lot of the video that I take on the road. I take it with a GoPro, so I put it a different location, and I have a bunch of mounts, and I'll show you that in a minute, that I use for different angles. And this is a little I just bought that pretty smart case or cover for the GoPro, so you can zip it. But if I have it on one of these mount here, I can still have the cover on. I don't have to remove the camera and put it in the case. So again, some pretty smart design out there. So I will keep moving, and I'll go back to the GoPro mount and accessory in a minute. This is a DJI Osmo mobile gimbal. So this is a 3-axis stabilizer for the phone, for my phone, so you can get like really smooth footage. And you know, if I walk, it doesn't do like this, so it makes everything smooth. And there's a lot of different setup that I can use for time lapse, hyperlapse, and all kind of different other option, panorama and all that. So I really like it. It's been working very well for me. So this is some accessory for my phone, okay, that I'm shooting with right now. So this is a microphone. So I decided to invest in this in a microphone, just because the sound quality when you're outside, sometimes it's really difficult to hear what you say, and then you have the wind. So it comes with it's a Rode, that's the brand, and it comes with this fur here. It's called a dead cat, and I assure you I didn't kill my neighbor's cat to make it. It came with it. So that works, and I tried in the wind already. It works really well in the wind. So really big step up in sound quality for outdoor with this. What else? And for the phone, I also have and I'm gonna bring that here. Remote control, so I have it's a Bluetooth remote control. I have two of them because one, oh, a Joby, that was not a Gorilla. A Joby is the brand of this mount here. That I'm holding right now. So that came with it, a Bluetooth remote. So I put it on my belt here, and I can start the camera on and off if I'm not holding it. So pretty cool. So let's look up here on the table, and so this little pouch here, little bag, has all the GoPro mount. So another little tripod. I think one of them is pretty cheap. I think I bought a kit or a pack of all kind of different GoPro mounts for nothing. Of course, you get what you pay for. I think this one, if I bend it too much, the legs, they just come out, but that's okay. I use that, just put it on the floor when I want to do some low shots. It came with these two, so that I can clip that on my hat, on my clothes, like anything, and it rotates as well, so it can give you some different angles. I have a chest mount. Right, if I want to show something here, actually I could have used that with the GoPro, and then I could have used my two hands to do all the videos that I did, and then a bunch, just different mounts to mount different angles, and spare ones as well. I've broke a few of them during my last trip, and this is like a head mount, so I can put it on my on my head, and then I don't know, and you can see my plate when I'm eating, or this kind of stuff. So yeah, so this is it, my GoPro mount bag. So if I keep going this way, so in this little case here, I'm gonna keep that with me in the cab, in the Jeep, and it will have all my charger adapter. So this is the bag that I always carry with me. I have a little spare battery pack here, few cables for my phone, some SD card, empty SD card. I just empty everything. Some more adapter for my phone, for the headphones, or to charge various things. And I have also a few USB flash drive. This is my laptop power adapter, power charger. So I will bring my laptop with me, and I'll show you where I'll store it in a minute. So and this is just a little cleaning kit. You see, like little air pump, and this is like a bristle. If I do like this, it should come out. Like a little brush, so I can brush the length of dust, or just to clean up the length for your video equipment. This is a headphones with headphone jacks. I'll show you. I use that with my iPad here. I'll go to that in a minute. This is a battery for the GoPro. So I have a total of 3 batteries for the GoPro as well. So 1 in the camera and the GoPro, and 2 charging, and that works pretty well. I can go by with 2, but I didn't know, so I bought 3, and just make it a little more convenient, and you can rotate them. This is the like a GoPro remote control. So I don't know if I would recommend that. I mean, it works, but on the description it says that you can control your GoPro, I think it says 300 feet, and that is a lie. There is no way I can get 300 feet even with a direct line of sight. Yeah, it is, I just use my phone now to control the GoPro, but sometimes it's pretty handy. I still use it because sometimes it's good to have that. I can put on my wrist, and it's easier to control, but I cannot control from too far. So yeah, GoPro, come on. I mean, don't put 300 feet on or whatever it says on the package, because that actually doesn't go as far as that. This is a battery pack that I use to charge the GoPro batteries, the remote. Okay, so it's funny, the video just stopped recording because I ran out of space on the phone, and I was actually going through up the table to the next item here. So with this, like I said, I can let me go back to this for a second before it cut off. But yeah, I use that to charge my phone or any equipment that has a USB charging port. So yeah, so no more space on the phone, so I had to delete some video. So I'm going to be bringing this external portable hard drive, and I will have to, I like to do some backup of the video I take just in case. So and then I can empty my phone. Probably should do that every day. And if I go to the next item, this is the an iPad that I've used that I bought to edit my video, and it has pretty good amount of storage. That's the 256 gig of storage, so it contains a lot. So what I do now, I have a pretty good workflow. When I record a video on my phone, on my GoPro, or the drone, or the gimbal, I just upload all the pictures or video on my iPad, and right away I delete them from the other devices, and then this is what I use to also to edit all my video on the iPad. So I use 3 different apps. I use LumaFusion, my favorite app from LumaTouch. Really impressive app. It's just amazing. Really love it. You can do so much. So it's really advanced with many tracks, soundtrack, video tracks. Really good app. The other one I use is Quick. As the name says, so it's a GoPro app, and it's really smart and really good. And you put all your video in, and it just creates a video automatically. You put your music, and it helps with your video, and you can still edit and add, change the length. There's a lot of control you can do. The thing is, the videos are short, so sometimes it's definitely not the best way to use it. The other app that I use is Splice, and I don't use it that much. Sometimes I use it just to get some music out of it, but it kind of reminds me of LumaFusion, just in a little more basic, but it's improving, I think. So maybe I'll give it another try on my trip. So I'm glad I bought the iPad to edit my video. So I used to edit them on my phone last year, and it works. You can do it. And I bought this. I guess I need 2 hands for that too. And it's like a little pen that helps you to edit and get a little more accurate when you edit your video on a phone, because the screen is pretty small. So that works. I made it work, so that's good. But it's so much nicer to edit on the iPad, and I bought the pencil, Apple Pencil, as well. And this is an older generation of iPad Pro, and it just works great. I know the pencil is pretty amazing. I really like editing with it. So definitely a good buy here. And those pens, I'm gonna bring them with me as well, just in case I have to edit on my phone at some point. I don't know. And the last item on the table is just a few cables for the GoPro. This is for the remote control, and the rest are for the battery pack, the battery charger, GoPro battery charger, and also for the camera. I can plug that directly to the GoPro. By the way, the GoPro, it's a Hero 6, and it's been doing pretty well. I broke the lens, talking about that, last year, because it's outside most of the time, and I cracked the lens here, so I have to buy. I bought another one. I bought a spare one for this trip. It's good at when it broke, it was on the side, so you could only see it when I was in a hyper view, or super view, whatever they call, like the widest angle that they have. I think I went through everything on this table, so I have a few more things on the table in the back here, and those are the mounts. So those 3 mounts are the mounts that I've used the most for the GoPro. So this one, I can attach it to the roll bar, like in the front. So I used to put it in the front here, and I realized at the end of my last trip that because the bumper, so it's attached to the bumper, and the bumper is attached to the frame, I got a lot of like higher frequency vibration on the footage, on the video. So it's okay, but it just vibrates a lot. So all the corner of the video, you can see it shaking. So I will probably still use it, but mount it on the roll cage here at the top. I think that'll be probably a better solution, because this is mounting on the cap, so it's isolated from the frame. So this one, same thing, I use it to put it either in the back or the front. I usually use this one to take footage, you know, from the back when I'm driving. So these two, actually three, and this one is the suction mount that I put on the hood, or you know, on the side, on the fender, anywhere you have a flat surface, I can put it on the door, and I use that. So I think I'm going to use this one now on the hood for my front viewing footage, just because I think I'll have much less vibration than using this one, and I'll put this one on the top, and I'll get some like higher view footage. And I'm going to install those three mounts before I go. Here, this is like extension that I can use with any of these mounts. So I've used that a few times on the front here, when I want to take a video of me driving, for example, or if I want just like how can I say that, like a further away point of view, I can use that. So I bought two and I stacked them together, and I found out I was gonna buy a selfie stick, you know, to take like video, and have a little extension stick to take some video or pictures. And if I hook those two together, well, then I can use that as a selfie stick or camera mount. So double usage, which is good. I really always like to have something that serves more than one purpose. So definitely this fits the bill here. Here this is a tripod. It's an super old tripod, aluminum. It's really light and it's working very well. Nothing fancy. The only thing I wish it had was like a ball joint at the top. This one is like a 3 different joints, so sometimes it's a little difficult, not difficult, but takes a little more time to get the angle that you want. So I use that, you know, for my steady shots. For the gimbal also, I can put the gimbal if I want to do like a time lapse, but also I can mount the gimbal on it and use that as like an extension post. So if I want to do some crane shot with the gimbal, I can extend all the legs here, and I can have almost like a super long mount. So this is it for the mount. I don't think I forgot anything. I'm sure I did, but this is the main stuff I have. And here, so this is a GoPro bag, and I think I mentioned that in one of my video. First when I saw it, I thought, yeah, okay, yeah, GoPro bag, sure. Spray some, you know, just so that they get their brand out. But I checked it out, and this bag is great. Really, I mean, it's really well done. It's here on the top. Here I can put my the battery, the charger for the GoPro. I can put my GoPro in there, the remote control. Here it's very easy to access. I have a pocket here. Usually I put all the cables for the GoPro. Inside you have some pockets, where here I have actually the extra lens for the GoPro. I put my what do you call it? My hard drive here. I put that inside. I have more pockets here where I put the battery pack, a few little pockets inside, and I put my gimbal box inside as well. If I look, so all the zippers, they are, I don't know how you want to call them, maybe like weather resistant. So if it's dusty or light rain, it will be protected. So this is good. And in the back here, this is where this little compartment, you can put one of those water bladder, you know, if you want to drink out of it. But I use that to put my laptop in it, so it's protected from the dust, you know, a little bit from the vibration, because it's padded here on the back. So I use that. And also I can on the one of the strap here, I can also mount the GoPro on it. Put it right here, and it also has few pockets on the side with a loop, so I can put my the tripod. I can put it in there as well, and it's pretty. So it's slim. It stays pretty tight to your body, and it has also the waist loop here. So really, I'm impressed. A really good design and very functional. So yeah, so I was how can I say that? I was very happy to buy it. Let's put it this way. Well, but I think this is it. I went through all the video gear here and show you what I'm gonna bring with me. So that's the last thing I have to do. I'm gonna put everything back in the bags, in the little pouch, and then I will put everything in the Jeep and mount whatever the mount that I wanted to mount. I'll mount them on the Jeep so they are ready. And I keep most of this equipment here. I will keep it on the passenger side or by me, so that it is easy to access to. So, and I'm sure along the way I'm going to make some changes depending on what I want to do. So yeah, that's it. So part 6 is done, and that was the last video of the series regarding my overlanding gear. So now, as I said, I'm going to pack everything and load everything in a Jeep. I'm leaving for my trip on Friday, so a few more days to go. So I'm going to load that, and after I'm done loading all that, I am pretty much done with loading the Jeep. The only thing that I will have to do is to put water in my water containers, and that's it. So that's going to give me a little bit more time for last minute thing that I still have to do, and still have a bunch of stuff to do. So yeah, so thank you all for watching, and if you watched my 6th video, part 1 to 6, well, you're brave. You went through all my rambling and talking, but hopefully you've learned stuff, and give you some maybe I give you some ideas for your gear if you are into overlanding or even camping, because a lot of the things that I show you in these videos could be used for camping as well. So yes, thank you for watching. I will see you in my next in the next video, which most likely will be on the road. So until then, cheers. Talk to you later, guys.